It wishes to thank underwriting Los Compadres Restaurant.
Los Compadres is in the heart of the 19 North Corridor in Phoenix.
Information and reservations on Jazz Night, dinner, drink specials, and reservations at 602-864-0043.
Follow Los Compadres PHX on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Tara Gatewood. Listen to Native America Calling on Radio Phoenix. We're the nation's first and only electronic talking circle that brings you the latest on news and arts in Native America. Remember, Native America Calling, only on Radio Phoenix, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. Native America Calling, weekdays at 2:06 p.m. on Radio Phoenix.
Oh, wow. They was on one, bro. All the, I had to tell my wife just cool out.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Or the one of the checkpoints?
Yeah, like a little past the checkpoint.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was serious.
They serious with it right now.
Oh, man. The way he was looking at me, like he wanted to bite me on my face, bro.
That's crazy.
He was real serious. They said, open your trunk. I opened the trunk. Go ahead, look. I said, you can check it. I ain't tripping. Go ahead.
Ain't nothing in there.
I said, my kilos saw on a couple other things, but that's used for carpentry work, not for,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
Okay. You ain't gonna need none of that, man. You gonna need none of them tools. You need a whole new fresh set of tools. That's something totally different.
What's that?
Electrical tools, huh?
Oh, what do you got?
You need some.
Hey, do y'all carry them tools? That long metal, that long skinny stick on the end of it. But it's like, it looks like a screwdriver, but it ain't. It's a long skinny stick. I forgot to explain it.
Okay,
my father-in-law gave me a pair. I gotta see what it is.
Battery is low, frick. They gonna give you all your other tools, though.
Yeah.
They're giving me tools all day long, man.
No.
I got a whole basket full of give it to me tools.
I got so many tools at home. I didn't bring all my tools.
Well, you ain't gonna need much more power.
You can come out and work over there when Ken. Yeah.
I found my brother's zip. I'm not finding my screw gun. No way, Jose.
They're gonna give you one.
I'm at two.
Give it
chargers, all that, batteries, all that.
This place is like giving away. Like they was talking to me today, man. And one of the dudes was saying that Intel is gonna lose a lot of the travelers because they first start going to other places because they make more money in other states.
Right.
So
and then once that happens,
they gonna get that per diem. Remember that $86 a day? Oh, the Indian boy said, I got it, man. It was an extra $400 on my check today. Or they cash. They just brought me one.
Wow.
I was like, I wish I could 60 miles. Why don't I get 60 miles away from this one? How can I get 60 miles away from this place?
But you don't do over 30? Maybe 40?
I don't even know that far, bro.
Yeah.
It takes me 15 minutes to get to work.
Okay. But getting home is another story.
Oh, man. Getting home is a nightmare.
I just want to go to the right side. And whether that side is pipe fitters, electrician.
That's my homeboy. He started as a pipe fitter.
I want to tell them, the bros in electrical, I want to ask them too, what's the best thing for me to do?
They going to tell you to go to school.
Yeah. Either welding
school. Starting January.
Either welding school or electrician school, whatever.
How am I going?
No, but you got to go to school, right? That's what we had to do. We had to go to school.
You don't got to. You can fucking go and test out. After 8,000 hours of doing this shit, you can test out and be a journeyman. If you go to school, which they don't pay for, you got to pay $1,200 out your pocket to go. You go for 4 years. Right. I'm cool, man. I'll be a journeyman too.
Yeah, my homeboy Jay, he's been doing that for about, man, well over 10 years now. But now
he tested out?
He's a journeyman. He's been a foreman. He's been all that. He's welder, pipe fitter, electrician. He's done all of it. Him and his homeboy, his homeboy, I want to forget his name. He's a foreman right now somewhere in California, and Jay he lives in Atlanta right now. He's been doing at least about 12 years. Jay's been doing journeyman since he got out of the Air Force, and then you met him a few times. He knows my homeboy, and he's at least making $100 a year, depending. Because at one time he was making
more than 100.
Yeah, but now he got like a regular job. He's not going across the country right now. He's just in Atlanta right now. But he's itching to leave. He's like, man, he was in Texas for a couple of years, 12-hour shifts every single day, no days off, making about maybe 2 a week, maybe more. I think he was the foreman there. So, and that's all, experience and all that. You know what I mean? So, and he was bringing people on. His younger brother, his cousin, and all that.
I love my time off.
Yeah.
I love time off.
Come back on right now. Mark My Words Sports Show. We back for the second hour. That was Marvin Gaye.
Right. Oh, Marvin.
Go on radiophoenix.org and tune in radio, search Radio Phoenix to listen to all the music. Can't put it on Facebook. We don't
own the rights to none of those songs. So if I sing, I don't own the rights.
Last week, Kenny, you said you don't own the rights to yourself.
Right, I don't own the rights to myself. I don't own the rights to this microphone, my voice coming out on the microphone. We don't own the rights to nothing.
Nothing.
Facebook police gonna shut you down.
Right, I don't own the rights,
Right, well, who doesn't own the rights to anything right now, who just got out of prison, or got out of jail, I should say, Michael Avenatti. Now, he tried to do probably the biggest shakedown in the past few years.
That's called going gangster.
I mean, really, you just trying to
mob style.
Yeah, that's like when the mob movies where at the end they do the one last big hit so they can go all to the islands or whatever, get that one last big lump sum.
Right.
That's what he tried to do. Michael Avenatti,
he just tried to get $20 million. Ain't enough.
Right.
But now Nike should have just paid him.
Now, here's what happened. If anybody knows who Michael Avenatti is, he's the lawyer of Stormy Daniels and a couple other people that he's trying to get out there in the media. He's been in every media outlet for the past probably year and a half. And just putting out stuff, just craziness, some of it makes sense, a lot of it doesn't. But this last thing he did was try to extort Nike out of $20 million. And on top of that, try to make Nike retain him because he has some damning evidence that actually goes into play to the NCAA FBI investigation that we've been talking about since we started the show. About 2 years we've been talking about the NCAA investigation.
That's real gangster, though.
Yeah.
You're going to give me what I want in money, man.
And retain
and then
me
you're
as a lawyer.
pay me weekly.
Yeah, exactly.
Bi-weekly or monthly. However you go.
Figure it out.
Right.
You just run that. That's how you went in there talking. Just run that, man.
That's G thing.
Yeah.
But Michael, but shut up, man. I'm off this phone call. Click.
Right. Matter of fact, hold on.
I got evidence.
But Michael.
I got to play this because after I play this, he ends up turning into one of these.
The clock starts ticking the moment they are called. Their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours.
You say the wrong thing at the wrong time and it's over.
Now, we ain't played that.
Snitches.
We ain't played that in a while. We ain't played that in a long time.
Well, tell them
so
why.
This is perfect.
Tell them why we played it.
This is perfect. See,
Get
one of
Michael.
our favorite shows is First 48. And
Right.
what
Snitches.
happens on the First 48?
They snitch on themselves.
They snitch on everybody. They snitch on their brothers, their sisters, their
You
mama.
gonna go to jail for 48 hours. Oh, it was Michael. He did it. He did it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
he came back and he did. He had the gun. Well, what did you do? I just watched. Fool, you going to jail for the same amount of
You
years.
going to jail too.
You should have told earlier.
2 for the price of 1.
Fool.
Exactly.
You
Now,
can't tell to get yourself out. Just shut up and go to sleep while they yell at you. Or just say lawyer and they got to stop talking to you. I mean,
right.
All right, go ahead.
Now here's what happened where he turns into straight snitch mode is he has someone that's retaining him that is a AAU coach that has a lot of evidence because he actually coached DeAndre Ayton, who's with the Suns, a couple other players who are now NBA players, you know, and as soon as he gets out of jail, Avenatti, he basically tweets out all the information. Not all of it.
No,
not all of it, but he tweeted out some information that basically says that Nike basically paid DeAndre Ayton's mom $10,000 while DeAndre Ayton's in high school. He has text messages, emails, flight information because it was a one-day trip from LA to Phoenix and back, right? And he also has basically the smoking gun, which is the withdrawals of two $5,000 cash withdrawals. Okay?
I'm not a smoking gun. That ain't no money.
Well, here's the thing. That's probably the start of it, the $5,000.
I hope it is. That's only $20,000.
Well, that's $10,000. Well, remember,
what's doing your market?
Hey, remember, the FBI had Sean Miller talking to the Adidas people about this is not enough money. Remember, they had text messages, voicemails.
Oh, they got him like that?
Remember, this is, yeah.
Oh, they finna spade
this
neuter
is
him.
not enough money to pay.
Spade neuter.
Hey, to pay these players. So DeAndre Ayton parents, now he had a statement saying that today, you know, it's not a real thing, it's blah, 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 you know, it's not even an issue, whatever. So if your mom
only got 10,000?
Got 10,000, this is why he's in high
I'd
school.
have called her a sucker.
Here's the thing, how much money did he get when he was in college?
R.J. Barrett, Zion Williams getting over 100,000, man. What's happening, man? Run that.
Now, there's a player right now, remember, that's in Australia who got $100,000
Look,
from
and you should think
Adidas.
about 100,000 and 10,000. Who getting slapped?
I think he
Who
did.
mom did to be slapped to the floor?
I think DeAndre Ayton did get the $100,000. It was when he was with U of A. Now, no one has that evidence yet. But if Nike already started with 10 grand while he was in high school, there's more evidence out there, and Avenatti has it because they obviously Adidas and Nike were fighting over him, and Nike won. And Sean Miller, who was the go-to guy, and then his assistant coaches was the one funneling the money to these players. He gave Nike the money, gave Nike the players instead of Adidas. That's why they snitched on him. That's why Adidas snitched on him. Now my question to you is, who else is finna fall?
All
Who
of
else
them.
is finna fall?
All the King's Men. Remember that movie, All the King's Men? Yeah, all the King's Men is going to go
Down.
They need to leave Chuck Person alone, though. That's what they need to leave. Leave Chuck alone. I'm going to get my free Chuck shirt made.
Right.
Free Chuck. Leave Chuck, the rifleman.
Now,
right. They need to leave him alone.
but you were saying something that kind of made sense that you think Nike should pay Avenatti.
Everything I say makes sense.
But
man.
no, you said now why should Nike pay Avenatti?
Oh, they should have paid Avenatti because now he got so much stuff. Okay, it's a game of tit for tat, right? Oh, the extortion ain't over. Right now, Avenatti is on some back line talking about, oh yeah, you want to fight? Okay, well look at, go to eat. Which one did he release it on?
What's that?
Which one did he release it on?
On Twitter.
Oh, go to Twitter then.
Yeah.
Right there, all the business has been told. Nike said, dang, we should have just gave him the $20 million. He would have went away. Maybe he would have just took the $20 million and not tried to be an employee for us. You know what I'm saying? They should have said, we'll give you 30 and you go away.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
More comedy.
But here's the sad part. The reason why he started the extortion, in 15 minutes, the black trucks, remember the black trucks I was telling you about that come take you away? Mm-hmm. Showed up to take him away? Is because the FBI was already looking at Nike and investigating, and they already have something on it, and they don't need his big mouth messing up what they have. Mm-hmm. And that's why they took him away. You gotta go, man. You shut up.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop.
Right.
That's the sound of the beast.
That's why they came and took him away. Remember when we was talking in the park, you was talking about the girl who said the EMP on the earth and they're going to shut America down? Remember that one?
Where is she now? Probably disappeared.
Black truck.
Oh, no, she's still sitting in the same park smoking a blunt.
No, she's sitting in that black truck right now. Okay,
Oh, the black truck didn't come, and the EMP never happened.
But the black truck came for Antonetti, though.
Oh, man, the black truck, the EMP, everything happened.
Everything came for him. I mean, here's what's crazy is the fact that he tweets out, this is like right before they got him. He
got more.
I know, but he tweets out, I have damning evidence on Nike that's going to bring them to their knees, right? 15 minutes later,
hey, man.
Excuse me, Michael Avenatti, step out of here.
Are you Michael Avenatti?
No, he didn't say nothing. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
15 minutes, like they was already in this building waiting.
Who's asking?
They
You the guy from Nike with my $20 million? Yeah, put your hands behind your back.
Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing, though. Is the fact
Like,
that,
what agency works that fast? That should be the tip-off point to you that they already looking at Nike.
Yeah, they were already looking at him.
They was already no, he had nothing to do with it. They was already phone tapping Nike. They broke into the thing
Right.
Tom Cruise style and put bugs all over the place, and they phone tapping and videotaping. When they heard that phone call, they go get this boo. He lost his body. He went crazy.
Exactly.
And the whole show.
And what I don't understand is
So Nike knew they was going to get caught with their pants down.
what I don't understand is the fact that Avenatti, why does he think he's bigger than Nike? Nike is a $billion corporation that has their hands in everything worldwide. You think they don't have people watching him, people in places to be like, wait a minute, what are you trying to do? 20 million? No, get out of here.
You know what this all boils down to? This dude got a whole lot of evidence, man, that the NCAA, that the FBI already know.
Yeah.
So it's gonna amount to a whole lot of nothingness. But here's a way it can amount to something: that he get the information out there first and just keep them coming. Put out one at a time a day, and keep it coming. You know who starts to pay for sleazy stuff like that?
TMZ.
Get them. They pay top dollar.
Yeah, and
that's how he gets paid.
But here's my question:
I'm smart.
Does all this kind of mess up and water down the whole NCAA investigation? Did he just really almost destroy the investigation?
No, because the NCAA investigation means nothing. That's just a facade and a freak show. You know what I mean? The one they should be worried about is the FBI. That's the one that you should be worried about coming to take you down.
Well,
you know
that's what I'm saying. This FBI investigation.
It didn't do anything to it. Now the FBI got to be more out front. Like, look, we gonna go ahead and get Nike, Reebok. We got your dirty business too. All y'all, come with me, man. They just gonna take them down. Boom, 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 boom. Systematically, each one is gonna fall.
Right. And let me check out these scores in the Sweet 16 right now. It's
must be
Texas Tech is on a run right now, 31-18 against Michigan in the second half.
What went wrong though?
What's that?
What went wrong though?
I'm not
they
sure.
say what up though? I'm saying what went wrong though?
What went wrong though? And then you have Virginia beating Oregon 28-22. That's in the first. That's still in the first. About to go halftime right now. Now, I'm not sure if you guys, well, I know you haven't been watching March Madness, but
I watched the Duke game.
It's been pretty good. That's probably the best game so far as the Duke UCF game with Flocko
a lot of the
top of the
same.
Fall and
A lot of the same. Duke just paid to win it in a dramatic fashion at the last moment.
Here we go.
Come on, man. This dude's 6'8", man. Taco Falls is 102 feet tall. And you mean to tell me he goes over and does a flop like that, man, and the ball magically goes in? It was some real angels in the outfield stuff. I swear to God to you.
See, here's Kenny right now. He's on some X-Files stuff.
That's what it was.
But what's funny is there was a skit on Twitter that I seen that was hilarious. So it was like 4 guys, and they were like in this dark room with a screen and this kind of weird computer,
CGI
10-key thing. And it was like, dude comes in, hey, UCF's gonna win. We got to do something about this, right? And I'm already on it. And he has a little 10-key, and you see the plays going on or whatever's happening. You know when when they missed the call, they go, okay, yeah, okay, there you go. And then he does a little 10 key again, and then the dude misses the shot. There you go, move the rim. He does the move the rim.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious because everyone really sees that or thinks, or this conspiracy that they need Duke to win the championship.
I'm just being funny for ratings.
I know,
honestly.
it's
I can
funny.
care less.
No, it's hilarious because they already did this, people did skits like that, and people are really thinking that this conspiracy theory, but
you
in
think it's still
actuality,
on there so I can see it?
yeah, I can show it to you. I'll show it to you.
You know how the timeline moves.
Yeah.
It's there now.
a minute,
2 seconds later, it's gone.
Exactly. But
On tweet.
I still think it's going to be North Carolina beating Duke, in the championship.
Man,
And
Duke put a jack slap North Carolina with Zion. They showed that to me, man. They hurry up and took that notion out of my thing. Zion is not going to lose, bro. He finna smile his way to victory.
It's that big Kool-Aid smile, right?
And then go to the NBA and flop.
Oh, here
I'm
we
trying
go.
to tell you. All right,
What do you think, Kenton?
Play the song.
Before
No.
we go,
Play the song before you.
before-
We're on the road to Zion. Zion is gonna roar to that. You gonna get fired if you draft Zion.
Got to keep on walking on the road to Zion.
Don't that sound like the Grim Reaper? Don't that sound like the Grim Reaper with the stuff in the back?
So as we get in the NBA, huh?
I come to take you.
All right.
Let's go.
Join Valley residents and Radio Phoenix for Africa Fest USA at Kiwanis Park in Tempe on Saturday, March 30th. The event starts at 11 a.m., runs until 6:30 p.m., and features authentic African food, live cultural performances, and Pan-African fashion show, kids activities, and other fun activities. More information, including admission prices, available at AfricanFestUSA.org.
You should play that right now.
Okay, we'll be right back with more Mark My Words Sports Show.
It's pretty good, huh?
Oh, man. Feels good.
You could do it every week. Just come down and just laugh.
Talk smack.
Talk shit.
Learn something.
Yeah. It's like we've been interning for free for the last 2 years, honestly. Knowledge, ready to talk shit. I don't even need to study.
You know, it's funny as
I don't even watch
Hey,
sports
let me ask you a
anymore.
question. Is it, when you listen to radio, can you tell, like the behind the scenes when they're messing up, like, you know what I mean? It's like, they're like, okay, they messed up right there, or they went too long. They should have did the break right here, or they should have did the live read right here.
It's like now y'all do radio, y'all can
like-
see that shit easier now.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, whatever. I know you see that we listen to ESPN LA, but they go so
It's no real script.
That was gonna say this goes so free or whatever. It's
They're
like,
the best radio
they
show
don't
in
have-
town.
They
ESPN LA.
don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
no.
oh, yeah.
I'm
They
saying
sit
they
in
don't
our-
have no like.
And Keyshawn Johnson and them in the morning.
Like here's the program log we gotta do.
Oh, they got one.
But they don't use it. I bet they. What is this? They throw
No,
it away.
they
probably
go
throw
into
it away.
every show with intentions on using it.
They never do.
They use part of it.
They use part of it.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
But the
just
rest of
go
that
off
stuff
the
is
rip.
ad-libbed and it's so funny.
Yeah.
You guys don't like Stephen A. and oh boy?
Stephen A.
Stephen A.
all
gets
right.
on my nerves.
Stephen A.
You shut up! Don't make an enemy of me, boy! I'm Stephen A.
I like
Stephen A. is all right. I like Bomani Jones.
I like
But
Bomani.
he's not on the radio anymore. They put him down to a podcast, so you got to find him on ESPN Radio because they put Will Kane up there,
Yeah, I can't stand
and Will
him.
Kane, he on the other side, so he
I
be
cannot
talking,
stand Will Kane.
he be
He's
talking
so trash.
nonsense,
He is
and
so
he's a
trash.
Cowboys fan.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
so
he's
trash.
a huge Cowboys fan.
Yeah,
Some of the stuff he
that's
was
why
saying,
he wouldn't have got
he's
the
right
show
on.
to be alone.
What you mean on the side?
He's like, he talks
White.
like yeah,
Let's just
he's
keep it real,
like,
yeah.
he
Say what
talks
it
all
is.
that other
What
nonsense.
are you playing? It sounds like some nonsense on the radio.
I gotta keep it. I gotta keep the
Who
the
is this?
millennials
He's just
involved.
trash.
That's who me,
Yellow
baby.
Beezy.
That's who me, baby. I hate this music too. I don't like this stuff.
Who is this? That's why it's messing up. Thank God.
It's Texas
I have no
rap.
That's what it sounds like.
It's Texas rap.
This has no foreseeable talent at all. Oh, I don't own the rights to I don't own the rights to that, YouTube police, so don't come get me.
Going crazy. Oh my God.
What?
He said,
Why they ain't never taking no losses?
What happened? What'd you say? We're going back on right now.
Oh, about this song? That was some garbage. Who is this?
I thought the Yellow Beezy.
Yellow Beezy.
He's a Houston rapper, or Texas, somewhere in Texas.
I hate the Cowboys, and I hate Yellow Beezy.
Okay, you know,
No, me, man.
You know,
Here's right here's his bars. Yay!
Check this out.
No, me,
Check this
that is
out.
so trash.
You know Connor, the running back from Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Okay, he's from that area, right? I think it's Dallas, Texas, actually.
Oh man,
And
he could touch my radio.
They got this crazy hairstyle where it's short up front, and then they grow a shag in the back.
Yep.
But the sides is faded, and they'll have designs on the side, and the whole hair in the back is a big shag.
Yep.
When I first seen it,
Let me see a picture of it.
When I first seen Connor with it,
Let me see it.
I was like, what is that? Then I seen
Pull it up.
Yellow Beezy with it and a couple other people with
Yellow Beezy.
it. And I was like,
that
that must be a Texas thing. And it is. Like, I guess Dallas, Texas, they rock that hairstyle, and it's, I mean, it's...
And you thought the 90s was bad.
No, it's the worst hairstyle I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
I want to see it. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, show it to Kenny. It is.
We got a new segment, you guys, that we working on called, what was it,
Fly or no fly.
Fly or no fly.
That's terrible.
You know.
Let's see this hairstyle.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It is really bad. It's really a bad hairstyle.
Oh, this ain't nothing but a shag. I thought this was work. Man, we used to rock this back in the day.
The shag in the back and then the top lower and the top.
Yeah, man, this is nothing but a shag, man.
Just a redo.
You know, old things come back.
The 80s style hairdo.
You know what they say, nothing doing under the sun, man.
No, it's not.
Nothing doing.
No,
That's all this
everything's
is.
been done before.
Yeah, right.
This dude look like he got Tourette's syndrome.
But the funny thing is, they just make it look more crazy.
Exactly.
They just make it look more crazy.
Exactly. We gotta bring this up. I'm gonna play this sound. We talked about this the other day, and we'll come back and talk about it.
Yeah, he look like he got
Juan
Tourette's.
McGregor's developments, welcoming our MMA reporter, Brad Okamoto. Brad, based on today's New York Times report, from what you're hearing, how much influence did it have on McGregor announcing his retirement?
Yeah, well, obviously, I think that's going to be the first thing that a lot of people think of, right? Is just the timing of this. That Conor McGregor was already in the news based on his tweet. You know, he's retiring from the sport of mixed martial arts. So I think it's natural to connect the two. But you know, his legal team, that is one thing that they actually have addressed. They said in a statement to ESPN that this incident had been sort of circulating in Ireland reports already, and I'm not sure why it came out now. And it has nothing to do with his announcement on Monday that he was retiring. And I do believe that. You know, everything that I had heard.
I messed up. But the Conor McGregor situation, he
Oh,
announces
here we go.
his retirement. Well, that was the sound I played. Was about Conor McGregor retiring, and then all of a sudden it comes out that he has sexual assault allegations in Ireland.
Ireland, right.
Now, it is convenient that a news outlet, most likely in Ireland, comes out, 4 months later after the fact, and right when he announced his retirement because of whatever contract negotiations, whatever with UFC. Do you think his career is over?
Man, no.
You talking about fighting?
I mean,
you talking about somebody.
I know he's gonna be in the news, period, or whatever, because that's who he is, and he has so many legal issues that he most likely, after the last one he had, he most likely is gonna get deported, and then now Ireland's like, well, we got a hold of him anyway, so he's coming back anyway. Is he gonna come to the United States? Maybe this is why he retired UFC.
No,
because
he
he
ain't
knew
gonna
he
be able
wasn't
to come
coming
back.
back.
He ain't gonna be able to come back.
I don't think so either.
Well, he'll be able to come back. You know why? Because money talk, BS walk.
I think maybe he goes into boxing, but not here in the United States.
He's not gonna go into
You know what I
boxing.
mean? In
He's
Ireland
gonna
or
go into
whatever.
the Ireland State Correctional Facility for Irish men.
You know what? Money. You said money talks, right?
Right. He'll be there.
So he has enough money to get out of this Ireland situation. I just think he's not coming back to the States. And I think the reason why he's retired is because of the legal issues he had before this sexual allegation came back.
Look, the Mexicans is even in on it.
Oh, I've seen that already. I've seen that one. That's not the shag. That's not the shag. That's the mullet.
Jose Canseco.
That's the mullet right there.
That's the Jose Canseco look.
Now Kenny's over here looking at crazy hairstyles online.
Wow, man. Yeah, I'm starting to put this down, man. I'm starting to feel feminine.
But okay, before we got to go to break, man, keep the going. I think his career's over UFC-wise, but I think he's going to try to do some kind of stunt to keep him relevant.
Yeah, he's going to come over here, throw another chair at another bus, put out a new song with Yellow Beezy. Could you imagine Yellow Beezy and
Conor McGregor
dropping an album? That'd be dope.
Oh my God, that's wow.
That would be dope. You couldn't understand neither one of them.
With that sound that I messed up on, we got to go to break real quick. So you can come right back. More Mark My Words Sports Show.
Programs on Radio Phoenix are supported financially by the Womack Cocktail Lounge, Phoenix, Arizona.
What's the beat to it? Just a stupid random
the
beat.
Womack provides rock band
I'm not that dick for the camera. I'll kick you right there.
On Facebook, Instagram, and the Womack.us.
With someone's voice going over it, like to match it. The match Conor McGregor talking mess.
Fervor Records is hosting the second annual Music Business Summit on Saturday, April 6th at Glendale Public Library.
Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Need y'all subscribe to YouTube and everybody.
The day-long event will feature panel discussions with experts from around the country answering the most important questions for those interested in or currently pursuing careers in the music industry. Attendees must RSVP. More information available at fervormusicsummit.com.
The Tria Arbuckle.
If you're a small business owner, good, sound, objective advice can be critical to your success, but where to find it and at what cost?
Okay. Come back on. Mark My Words Sports Show. Had a little issue with the...
We always having issues, man.
It's all right. We'll get it together.
And I talk on RadioPhoenix.org.
Right. Call in 602-354-8823. That's the number to call.
We don't own the rights to this song. Who is this?
Now, it's just a beat.
Oh, it's just a beat? I don't know what you anymore.
You got Texas Tech beating Michigan by almost 20, 41-24.
What went wrong though?
It's it for Michigan.
What went wrong though?
End of the road.
What half?
The second half, 11 minutes left, well, 12 minutes left.
Oh, it's still a whole game, man. This is college basketball. Everybody think they Steph Curry.
Right. You got Virginia beating Oregon 30-22. I think Oregon's one of the last Pac-12 teams in right now, so this may be it for Pac-12.
Hey,
Question.
We don't need to be there anyway.
Question. Now, there was about, 4 teams out of the Pac-12 that got in. I mean,
was it that many?
It was
no,
Oregon.
I think it was only 3.
Oregon, Arizona State, and
Washington, right?
Washington. Yeah.
It was
Now,
only 3, I think.
What does the Pac-12 got to do to get back where they was, man? Like to have
pay more money.
At least 5 or 6.
You got to pay ACC money, baby.
5 or 6 teams.
That's the same question.
Because the ACC had about 6 teams in, I think.
You got to pay ACC money.
You had the Big Ten had about 4 or 5 teams.
This is how bad it is. I'm thinking, what is Irvine and NAIA? Irvine made it in, and you only had 3 people in Pac-10.
Wow.
Or Pac-12.
Yeah.
They ain't paying no money. They got cheap. They need to start opening the wallet.
You know what?
I mean?
I think that's the problem right there. People still calling the Pac-12 the Pac-10.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They need to do something. They need to
get rid of
something.
No, they need to get rid of the other 2 scrubs that they picked up. Utah, Colorado. That's a bad look. They got bad juju. Send them back to the Big 12. We can take 2 other teams like Texas or, you know what I mean? Take another squad.
Right. I mean, you think it's recruiting because you have ASU?
I keep telling you what it is, man.
Oh, they ain't paying enough.
They ain't paying enough. Bottom line, it's it.
But let's get off of that. What else? I mean,
they ain't paying enough.
I mean, you had Arizona State had some players past couple years. You have UCLA and USC had some players, that made it to the league.
Stanford.
It could be Stanford. Is it just a one and done situation, or is it just?
They not paying enough, bro.
So
if they start opening the wallet, man, all kind of Pac-12 teams will be up in the finals.
100,000 instead of 50,000.
Yeah, no, instead of 10,000. That's the problem. $10,000. I heard that. That's what stood out to me. What you said. 10,000 opposed to 100,000. I'm like 10,000. That's it.
So what's NCAA paying? What's Big
Ten? The NCAA is the big gangster.
Well, Big Ten.
They like Poly and Goodfellas. Everybody takes the money to Poly. You got to pay your 10% to Poly, or Poly comes down on you. Sends the cab to your house with the guys with the Uzis in the back. You think you get picked on Uber now? I'm sorry, I got to be politically correct now. Send an Uber to your house or a Lyft with dudes in the back seat. Whack you.
Oh man.
2019, man.
Right.
That's crazy. Shots fired.
Let's switch to baseball real quick, man.
Let's do it, man. Go Dodgers 12-5 over the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Since you said the Dodgers,
I gotta say my own thing.
Is gonna win like 100 and some odd games.
Germ spreader.
Are they winning the World Series this year?
Go get the lights on, man.
Since there was,
so I can spray him down.
2 years in a row they lost.
Look, can you see the look in his eyes?
Now,
eyes all beady.
Well, my thing is
he hating right now because he's a Yankee fan.
My thing is
ask him why I don't like the Yankees.
We know this. We don't have to go down that route.
Why you don't like the Yankees?
We don't have the time constriction. We only have 2 hours. We only have 2 hours.
Let me say it. That's why.
Oh, we know. They're the last team to have black players. That's why he doesn't like them.
And why do I like the Dodgers?
The first team.
Right. And he from
Cali.
Pasadena.
Pasadena.
Right. Sorry, I just had to get out of that.
For the 2019 LA Dodgers,
World Series champions.
what do they do to get over the hump? What do they do?
Pitch Walker Buehler all game, all year.
Stop sitting out Turner. Stop sitting out all
No, Turner gets hurt, man. Turner's a hard player. They need to pitch Walker Buehler 21 times. Start him 21 times. Let that boy go. Let Kershaw gracefully slide into the 2 position because, you know what I mean, and he's going to start his Steve Nash part of his career where he's going to be hurt a lot with a bad back. But when he comes back, that violent delivery to the plate is going to be there again. You see what I'm saying? If it was me, what would I do? I wouldn't have traded Yasiel Puig. I would have kept Puig. What's the pitcher from Houston? Dallas Keuchel. I would bring Dallas Keuchel in too. I would open the bank for Keuchel and bring him in and let him be like maybe my number 2. And look, Kershaw, my number 3. So you pitch Walker Buehler, Keuchel, and then go back to Kershaw on successive nights. Oh yeah, you're guaranteed to win it, and we still can bring him in.
In opening day, they did break a record: 8 home runs in opening day. Most home runs.
That's that new.
Now,
Jock Peterson is back. I mean, not Jock Peterson, but Seager's back.
You're going to say the Dodgers have everybody healthy right now.
By Machado.
Here's what's
I don't
crazy.
run hard to first base.
Here's what's
I'm
crazy.
a prima donna.
Machado and Bryce Harper were hitless today in opening day.
Right.
McCutchen, who's with the Phillies, he had a home run.
That's Andrew, though.
Andrew McCutchen's a baller.
I do need to get the Pittsburgh jersey, though, with McCutchen. I would rock that because he's my boy. I want you to be a Dodger so I can get the jersey.
And they got a little scare. Mike Trout had a little leg cramp. And they're scared about that, of course.
Would you be after half a bill?
$400 million man, comes up lame a second. But, okay, as far as the AL, do you think it's going to be just Boston and the Yankees, or is anybody else going to come out of the AL? Because, they both bring the same players, the same team. You got Mookie Betts over there possibly going to be another AL MVP. You have Andrew Judge and everybody coming back. Everyone's healthy. You got CC Sabathia's last year, so let's see if he kind of, brings back the magic. And
brings back the magic.
Yeah,
did he lose weight?
That's your. No, he didn't. So you already know that. You already know that.
Man,
he still got that nice fastball. The Yankees have a great bullpen, But
you see how he brings it back on the Yankees?
But no,
we was talking about the Dodgers.
I was getting ready to say.
No,
went to the AL
for the Yankees.
Talked about the NL.
Well, why you didn't talk about the Angels?
We talked about.
They got a $500 million player.
We did.
Well, why are we talking about the Yankees?
What I'm saying
and he's
is,
just sneaking them in like fire shots.
I said in the AL, who do you think is the other team that can beat Boston Red Sox?
You don't want to hear that. That's
I said, no. You're right. Houston is a team that can beat Boston. Cleveland lost some players though this past year.
Now he's
but no. What I'm saying is Houston's probably the team that's going to beat that can beat Boston. So you may have a rematch of LA.
Oh, Boston could beat the Yankees.
But I'm saying they did. They did beat them this past season.
About this year.
It could happen.
You asked me this year, present day, right now.
Yeah.
And I told you Boston, Houston, Cleveland, Kansas City. Surprisingly, is going to be my dark horse. They're going to come back and have a bounce back season.
You forget about one team, but that's in the NL. Never mind. That's
You said Milwaukee.
No. Yeah.
I know you was going to say it, but they're in the NL.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers is going to smack them again. Just like Puig said. We go to Milwaukee to sweep them, and just what we did with the Milwaukee. And you don't trade Puig. Puig was fun.
What team did he went to? Kansas City?
Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, man, that's...
We said to him, he was a throw-in, though.
That's baseball purgatory right there.
He was a throw-in, though. They took a bad contract off our hand, and we had to throw in Puig and Kemp.
But...
Sad.
So, how you're saying is, it could be the Dodgers in Houston again.
Yeah, we're going to smack them, though, this time, boy. We got that, that young ace.
Altuve, remember, they just re-upped Verlander's contract.
Forget Altuve.
They just re-upped.
Throw at Altuve.
You know,
back him up off the plate.
You're already talking mess.
Let's go. Let's go. You see what we did to Arizona? That was victim number one.
Yeah, game one.
Matter of fact, we should put the Dodgers' schedule up on the thing right there and call it the hit list. That's what we used to call our football schedule every year.
And he's saying that
we should call it the hit list.
Spreading germs.
I'm not spreading germs. I'm spreading the truth.
Something on the wall. In here,
we should put we should jazz up the place. We should put like an LA sticker right there, a Raiders sticker here, a Lakers sticker there.
Schedule.
Magic doing the pass.
Do you hear him?
We need something to make this place look better.
Infections, huh? It's a big infection.
Right.
We need something. So we need a lot more LA stuff in here to lighten up the room and make it better.
Okay, later on, we're going to have
probably get syndicated there.
Our next newest segment, fly or no fly.
We're going to do that at the end?
Yeah, we got a couple of quick topics, and it's going to be fly.
We got to go straight to the name game.
I know. No, I'm saying it. I said later on. We got 20 minutes left, so later on we're going to have that. Right now, we're going to have the name game, and then Ken's 5 things.
My 5 things, funny. He was coming too. You came to the door when I got the number 3.
For real? Now, if you know that sound,
Bootly Farnsworth.
That sound, what's that? Anybody knows this sound? This sound is the name game.
Brought to you by no one.
I have 5 names. Kenny hasn't seen them. He's gonna guess if they had a good game. He probably did when I walked out.
Yeah, I was all up and through there.
First name is Arahan.
Beat my mama butt if she named me some stuff like that. Bad game. You gotta guess if he had a good game or a bad game.
Arahan?
Yeah.
I say he had a good game.
Kenny?
Can he win that?
Yeah, he had a bad game.
Ding, ding, ding. That mean I'm right, sucker.
When I heard Arahan, I believe you.
Now, Ethan Arahan, in a 1-0 loss, he had a red card for St. Mirren, which means he got kicked out the game.
I thought you had to get 2 red cards. Soccer that got soft, too.
2 yellow cards and then a red card.
Soccer that got soft.
Everybody getting soft.
Right.
Molinari.
That sounds like...
Molinari.
That sounds like something you eat. Molinari.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
type of ice cream.
Flavor is that? It's
Molinari.
Molinari. He had a good game.
Yeah, some of these Molinaris.
Yeah. Look at
I'm
me.
telling you, probably seen this. Francisco Molinari.
You can't answer no more,
He
man.
beat
You haven't seen it already.
You can answer.
Satoshi Kodora.
I haven't seen it though.
5-4. Yeah, you did. He just snitched on it.
Right. Right.
Oh, I
In the WGC match play tournament in golf.
I play dominoes. So I operate on honor.
Anderson.
Anderson.
Anderson had
That's
a good.
so lame.
Anderson had a good game.
He had a bad game.
He had a good game.
It's so lame.
Come on, Andy.
What's up, Detria? What's happening? Thank you for watching and the support, Gally.
You said he had a good game?
Yeah.
I said he had a bad game.
There we go.
Yeah. I gotta get him this though.
Well, you don't gotta hit the.
Yeah, I hit it.
So what? I'm 2-1.
Greg Anderson.
I'm gonna catch you.
35 saves in a 4-0 win against the Buffalo Sabres.
How many saves?
35 saves.
Oh,
4-0. He shut out the Buffalo Sabres. Played for the Ottawa Senators. Lazario.
Lazario Holmes.
And now this one is different. This is one name. Lazario. Lazario, one name.
Lazario from El Monte, Holmes.
Florida's 13. That's it.
Don't get caught, Holmes, after dark. That's it. Better get out of here, Holmes. No, he had a good game, man.
Lazario.
It's all like mouthwash. Look at me. Look at me.
Goal in the 72nd minute. 1-0 win over Italnano.
Italnano.
The last
Where
one,
did I get these names?
Drziskel.
Drziskel.
Yeah. He had a bad game.
Terrible game. He had a terrible.
That's like a disease that you catch.
Drziskel.
Imagine being a woman who got to marry him. What's your last name, Drziskel?
I was in the middle of the forest.
Imagine being a woman. Like, he probably don't get no marriage offers. Like, what's your last name? Drziskel? Oh, I don't know.
We could just date.
Right, I don't know about taking that name. Or do you want me to take your name? Yeah, we're going to have a lot of little Drziscos. Nah.
This is a special one. Leon Drziskel from the Edmonton Oilers. He had a hat trick. They beat the LA Kings 8-4. But here's the thing.
Look, hater. You see that?
Now, here's another one. Ryan Hopkins, he also had a hat trick. First time since I think it was 2007 that two players of the same team had two hat tricks. Now, shout out to DJ Hockey Chuck. He hit me with the stats because I showed him this, never seen it before. He said it happened a couple times.
Oh, and then now I see your inside source.
Edmonton, last time Edmonton,
the original hater,
was about almost 10 years ago against the LA Kings.
Thank you, Detria.
So shout out to DJ Hockey Chuck.
DJ Hockey Chuck, you hater. You ain't nothing but a hater.
He has a show, his Rise, every Wednesday night.
I'm gonna go on this show and talk crazy. Watch. Watch.
What's crazy when I seen this
I'm taking time off work to show up at his show and just talk crazy.
Here's crazy. I seen this stat, and then when I come out, because it was yesterday, he's coming in to do his show, and he's a huge hockey. He's so into hockey. We had him on the show a few times to talk hockey.
He comes, not talk hockey, for him to try to come slander the Kings.
And they talk mess back and forth.
He's a Coyotes fan. Now, how are you a Coyotes fan?
Remember, he's from Calgary.
They're not even like halfway near where
he's from Canada.
That's what makes it worse.
But
he should be a Canuck fan or something like that.
I don't think they exist anymore.
No, they got the Canadian. No, that's Montreal.
One of them.
No, the Calgary Flame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. Calgary.
The Calgary.
Oh yeah,
Calgary Flame.
Yeah,
that's how you say it. Calgary.
But it was funny because he was like, he already knew what you're gonna say. Oh yeah. Y'all just some haters. He's like, he's gonna call us haters.
Yeah,
It was funny though. He already knew what
because when he was giving you the stat, he had that smirk on his face too, huh?
Well, at the same time,
did he have the smirk?
Yeah, because at the same time that the Kings are out of the playoff hunt and the Coyotes are fighting for the last playoff spot.
I hope they lose it.
You know what I mean? So
I hope they don't get nowhere. I hate them.
Shout out to
Coyotes is sorry.
That's sorry. Colors suck. The mascot sucks.
Everything about the Kings is hard. The hat, the clothes.
And that was the name game. You got 3 and lost 2.
All right, you guys.
Name game. Now, Ken's 5 things.
We're going to roll into it, you guys. I got some funny ones for you. I got some ones that's going to make you think, too. Play my music, maestro. Kick that beat.
All right, I got to find it.
Oh, Lord, man, you good ruining my intro.
I know.
Man, you supposed to be on this already, man. We're about to bring in a programmer, somebody to work the board. You just get yelled at.
Hold up. Here it is. I got you.
What's going on, Cassandra? Oh, wow, I'm reading this one.
All right, go ahead, Ken.
Let me drop to this beat and let me give you my 5 things. You can't hang, super punk about the rain. I roll for my tongue and I go like this. I'm on the microphone, I'm playing suckers like pick up sticks. I'm from the 90s, Wild West, y'all. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm gonna end it like, rah! Right. Anyway, at number 1. Did you guys know that there's stores out there, man, that's thinking about going only credit cards and taking away cash? What are you guys thinking about that?
That's crazy.
We already know what's going to happen right there. You've been on Flipboard, haven't you?
I don't watch sports anymore, so.
Right. Well, you know what's going to happen. We already know what's going to happen.
Well, a governor in New Jersey has banned that law, saying that it's a discriminatory law against poor people. For instance, we'll just say people of color and Latinos.
No, that makes
because we don't have cash or credit.
Well, we don't have credit.
You know what I mean? A lot of blacks don't have credit.
Don't have credit. Don't have credit cards or access to credit cards.
Or cell phones. Man, I felt kind of racist when they was bringing it up. Like, we just a terrible people, man. Like, dang.
Well, I'm going to put it one step further, is the fact that society, the government, everyone's trying to get it to a cashless society.
Right.
Where everything's going to be on the card, everything's going to be on that chip. And it's going to be when the robots come, because they're coming.
Tracking.
You know
I'm building Skynet right now.
Exactly.
I'm learning how to stop them, too. So if y'all want to live, y'all better go hit me up.
Like I said, this word is very important. Universal basic income.
Yeah.
That's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
because, I mean, ain't going to be no more jobs.
No more jobs,
well,
no more money.
Specific jobs, but.
But it's crazy. That's the start is take the cash away.
Yeah. So it's coming, y'all. Get ready. Anyway, number 2. A video on the internet, which you guys should go watch, of Jay-Z on the subway in New York talking to an old lady named Ellen. Apparently, she had no clue who he was. And she looked at him as people were gathering around taking photos with him and saying, "Are you something big? You must be something special." And he's on his way to a concert at the Barclays.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember
Here's the thing right there that gets my attention right there. Jay-Z is on the train. Right. When you talk to me 9 times out of 10 before I took this job at Skynet,
you was on the train.
I was on the train and the bus.
Right.
Yeah.
The funny thing, I remember that because it was a controversy that, not really controversy, people was like, why is he on the train? Does he even know how to use, the token system and everything like that because it changed to cards?
No, he just keeping it real.
Yeah, it was the first time that he was on the train in like 25 years, right? And it was the Black Album. And he was the first time the Barclays Center opened up. He did the first concert and everything. They had a fake jersey for him, putting in the rafters and all that stuff. And that was a huge story, though. It was really funny, though.
Everything is fake in New York. Anyway, number 3. A Norwegian cruise over the weekend was slapped by several 25-foot waves in a bad sea, leaving the boat powerless where they couldn't move, and they had to airlift passengers off one by one.
I saw that. That's crazy.
And they said that the video, if you go watch the video, it looked like the Titanic with beams flying, people, running and like what to do. Would you take a cruise nowadays?
Right. I never thought about taking a cruise in the first place.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I've seen the Poseidon adventure. It was enough for me.
Yeah, I've seen one where the ship was going under, and it was like this, and they was trying to get the passengers off, And the problem was the captain did something so terrible that he ended up going to prison for it.
Oh, that was one of my 5 things. It was in Italy.
It was like in Italy.
It was in like Italy or Spain.
I think it was drunk or
the captain. The adage of let me pick it up. The adage of the captain is a sea captain that you go down with the ship, right? This guy wouldn't have that, man. This dude was the first one off the ship.
He bounced exactly.
Like, I'm out of here, bro. Self-preservation is real.
Little savior boat, little baby boat.
Forget that boat. I'm out. He jumped off the boat. Luckily, they were in port.
Wow.
But the boat was like jacked up. And the captain, I laughed from a good place of my soul when I heard that. I was like, man, forget the ship. I'm out.
I'm
out.
Hey,
let me hurry up.
Go ahead.
All right, there's a new app called Rumble. This app is for people to meet. You can go on Rumble and you can go arrange a fight with somebody. And you can
you say meet and fight.
Yeah, you can meet and fight. Now, the videos will be aired and they will show you fight, you and a person fight.
They finna shut that down immediately. They finna shut that down immediately.
Go to Rumble. What happened when you went to Rumble? It was there.
Nah, well, I didn't see that.
Oh, you tried to look at it?
Yeah, I tried to look at it.
Shut it down already.
I want to fight somebody, so I'm going to go to Rumble.
It's a real fight club?
Right. They're finna go on Rumble. They got an app. It's called Rumble.
Press charges.
And you go around and you meet people. You guys can fight.
Remember bum fights?
Yeah.
Oh,
those videos was hot. But Rumble is up in the front now. So what happens if you call somebody to go Rumble, you get your butt beat, and you die?
Wow, you went deep right there. That's kind of crazy. Well, that's why FBI will shut something like that down, because everyone's going to go to jail.
They can't stop the internet.
The person who started that is going to jail.
It's like Petta.
Seriously.
All right, and the last one, man, because I knew we was going to talk about that real quick. Did you guys know bananas are a berry, are considered to be a berry, and strawberries are considered to be a fruit, and not a berry? That's deep, huh?
That's deep.
Now, I've heard strawberries is a fruit before, but I heard
bananas being a berry. I've never heard of that.
That's weird.
It's a big ass.
It's true.
You know what that makes sense, because strawberries are on the ground, a vine. Bananas are in the air, like grapes, trees.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, man.
You learn something every day.
That's 5 things, man. Educating y'all. But I'm getting the Rumble app.
All
Get out of line.
We're going to do this real quick. We're going to do this real quick. This is a brand new segment that we're trying. It's called Fly or No Fly. Okay? So, Fly or No Fly, you have your boy, the owner of New England Patriots, Robert Kraft, trying to suppress his sex tape. Fly or no fly?
I say no fly.
Fly or no fly?
No fly.
Everybody gets a little
who wants to see the R. Kraft sex tape?
There's some sick people out there, I bet you, man.
They're really trying to suppress that, his lawyers.
What if he got abs, like 6-pack abs?
I don't want to know that. See, he goes deep into this, and then, visually, I don't want to see all that. And it makes sense that no one wants to see.
What if it's like a big fat
the R.
suit he
Kraft
wears?
sex tape?
He pulls it off and he got 6-pack abs.
Okay, this is the last one because we ain't got a couple minutes.
His name is Dirk Diggler.
Fly or no fly? Tim Hardaway says his anti-gay rant years ago is going to keep him out of the Hall of Fame. Fly or no fly?
No fly.
No fly.
Cassandra says she would still take a cruise. People get in the cars and drive and crash every day. Well, Cassandra, I'm rooting for you. Big pom-poms, because the difference between crashing on the land is that your chances of living are great higher. If your ship sink,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, because there's nowhere to run after the ship go under.
You can know how to swim and still a wrap.
You're going to be like Leo DiCaprio, floating.
we have DJ Vex and the Basement Tape coming up next. That was just a preview of Fly or No Fly. What it is we're gonna have a couple of quick stories, and is it Fly that we talk about it, or No Fly, we crash it and burn it? Those two, we gotta crash and burn it because those are both touchy subjects, especially the Tim Hardaway situation. I read it, I understand what